Check, check, check. Oh, yeah. Spicy meatball. Oh, it's recording? Oh, excellent. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lake City Variety. This is your co-host speaking. His name is Levi.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody?
That's our other co-host speaking. He's getting his phones on right now.
Yeah.
His name is Paul. It's groovy. It's nice.
Yeah, we're just going to turn that down. There we go.
It's a spicy, spicy Friday morning with all of us today. It's actually afternoon.
It's actually afternoon. We did have a spicier morning, but...
We did.
I don't know. You want to say anything about that?
I mean, I can. I junked my car this morning.
What a move.
So I own less property now, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, he has less...
I'm super down now.
He has less assets. I don't know
why are you continuing to...
Because you're really freaking loud.
Paul.
Okay.
It's okay.
I don't want you to be loud.
I literally can't hear myself now.
Oh, I can hear only you. Keep talking.
I don't know. I don't want to continue talking.
There you
okay,
go. You're
that's
fine.
great.
You're fine.
You're about the same volume in my ears.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get this up. There we go. Now I don't have to use my hands at all.
There you
I
go.
can play Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
So
and not do my job, my only job, literally my only job.
It's podcast and Breath of the Wild and watching anime.
Shut up about that one. I don't know if I should be embarrassed or proud, but I've watched...
It's TV, bro.
I started watching Naruto Shippuden because I finished all of the main episodes of Naruto and got to like the filler, which is like 2 seasons worth of filler.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, pass on that filler. And so I started watching the Shippuden, which is like after the time skip and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 500 episodes total. I'm on episode 200 and...
You said 70-something, didn't
70s.
you? Yeah.
Maybe 280s.
Oh, there you go. You're running out of stamina. Paul, no, don't do it.
Frick.
Don't do it.
I got to recover.
It's coming back.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's a really tired boy.
I am playing Breath of the Wild. It's not a joke. Not a drill. We're back doing some regular content, finally. We took a short little hiatus just to... We had some scheduling stuff, and we wanted to do a together episode with Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
And when we have Bruno on, we always want to do a D&D episode because he's sometimes our DM. I'm normally like for bigger stuff on the DM.
Mm-hmm.
But like for this, we like to use Bruno because he's fun. We also like to have Bruno on the show, but we had like a whole scheduling issue of like what can we do, what can we not. That's why even Elliot wasn't able to be on the back half of that on the last third, which was a bummer. We did miss him. You're
That's
only
okay.
watching my screen, aren't you? You're not even trying to.
Yeah, I'm not even interacting right now. I'm just hopelessly addicted to the colors of this game.
It is a really pretty game. I made a video on how games that came out later that trying to take the idea of this don't even look this good. If you haven't seen that video, go to my YouTube. It's Polyhop Pocket. I did a video where I made fun of Pokemon Arceus
for
9 minutes and 40 seconds.
It doesn't look pretty. That's for sure.
No, it does not look as good as this, does it?
But regardless, you're climbing a tower right now, and we're in the living room of your house.
Yeah, we're climbing a tower. The tower of... Man, should we really have eaten that entire burger, or should we have gone somewhere else for lunch?
Oh no, the whole burger was good. For those of you who don't, well, if
knows.
you're in the know, Crooked Pint is an amazing place. I don't know if it exists throughout the United States, but it at least exists in the Midwest. I know there's stuff in the cities. I know there's stuff in Eau Claire, and of course in Lake City as well.
Yeah, so we went to Crooked Pint for lunch after he had to scrap his car. That was sad. Oh, it was really funny. Well, his car died on him.
Yeah.
On the road.
Oh, straight up.
Which was wild because it just lost power and died. Which it just lost oil pressure.
Yeah.
And it needs a whole rebuild.
So you don't rebuild. For those of you who haven't struggled a lot with car problems, if someone tells you to rebuild your engine,
just get rid of the car.
Just get rid of your car. It's not worth.
Unless you have a brand new car, then it's mostly under warranty.
Yes, it is actually probably under warranty.
Yep.
Because then they'll just pay to rebuild it.
Yep.
And then you'll turn around and sell it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but so your engine needed a rebuild, which is many thousands. It's not cheap at all.
Yeah.
It was worth much more than your car was worth.
Because you're paying parts and labor, and it's going to take a lot of labor.
Well, they have to pull it, do all the parts, and then put it back.
Yep.
So, like, it sucks. Where's that last one? There's one over...
I'm unsure.
There it is. See it? See it
but we did get it to run one last time this morning.
Yeah.
And that was
he
that
needed
was
to get
fantastic.
a CD out of the radio. And I was like, I'm going to see if it starts. Just in my own head. I didn't even tell you that I was going to try to see if it could start. I just wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started up, and then you started crying. Not to out you or anything.
No, it's fine.
Like, but it's like you're losing a friend. Something that's been there for you forever.
It's moments like that where you say goodbye to things and people.
Yeah.
That, like, for me,
and that was
I'm
where
a decently
Levi
sentimental
ended his
person.
Friendship with me, and
no, that's not where I ended your
friendship. There's a lot of
like
those
I played.
over here.
You haven't played Spiritfarer, have you, Paul?
What's Spiritfarer?
It's an amazing game where you basically take on the role of the Greek, god of ferrying people to the land of the dead. So you're like this really cutesy like person that takes on this like huge cloaked figure, and it's like a 2D-esque game where you interact with the world by collecting resources and fulfilling you're basically just doing fetch quests the whole time, but you're also building relationship with these characters. And the moment I had to say goodbye to the main character, because do you ever want to play this game?
I mean, probably if I do, I don't care if it gets spoiled. I'm not one of those people that's like,
sure.
Don't spoil a game for me. It's like, do whatever. I don't care.
But
hey, they riding horses.
But the game, you're doing the quests for all of these people, and then once they're done with their quest line, you lead them to the place where they move on to the next phase, whatever that means, right? Because we only see this middle phase from them being, they die and then they go to this place, and then you make them not want to be there anymore, and they move on, right? So you, as a character, I kind of thought that this might happen, but then it actually happened where I would move on. I would go to the gate and disappear for the last time. And that moment made me really sad because I had to say goodbye to this spectacular character that I'd spent the whole, this really helpful, really kind, main character named Stella and her cat. And you also find out during this whole time that she might actually be in a coma in a hospital as well.
Yeah.
And so this is all just a fever dream. Is it actually real?
Yeah.
And that hurts my spirit.
What should I name this horse? I have 9 characters to name it.
I
want to name it Dingus.
Name it Dongus.
Dongus. Sorry, that sounds cool. I just needed to name a horse.
Oh no, you're good. That's kind of most of my thoughts on that.
His name is Dongus. Is it a boy or is it a?
I'm unsure. It has wild temperament and a bond of 6. Your registration is complete. Would you like to take your new horse with you? Hold on a second. Did you just buy
I just bought a saddle.
You just bought a new car?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to flex on you.
And you just registered it with the government in the Legend of Zelda space?
You have a problem with that?
No, not at all. That'll hopefully be me in, anywhere from 1 to a few weeks. You can board horse. Would you like to board Dongus? Oh gosh, that sounds so bad. I'm sorry.
I'm storing Dongus. I own a horse named Dongus now.
Yes.
I haven't caught a horse this whole game, and Carly was mad at me, so I had to catch a horse.
It's Dongus the horse.
Dongus the Dingman Bombus. I have to get a bow that shoots multiple arrows at a time, so I can do the item glitch.
Yeah.
And just duplicate items.
Mm-hmm.
Not rupees because you can't. Well, you can, but it doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to duplicate rubies, which are worth 280 rupees.
Okay.
And then get 900 of those, and then just sell all of them and have infinite money, and then just not worry about money anymore. Because I have max hearts, and I haven't faced any of the divine beasts yet. And you may be wondering how the honk did he do that?
He cheated.
I cheated.
It took him about 2 hours, but he cheated.
It took me a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you were here. It reset on me several times, and
I know. It was kind of ridiculous.
I lost my mind.
Oh, those are glowy beastie boys.
Yeah, they'll shock you. They're like the flying bat things.
So
anyway,
I don't know if we have a lot of content to go through today.
No, we got some stuff to go through. I miss doing regular stuff. I miss just hanging out with a microphone. Is your phone just going off? What is your deal, dude?
Yeah, you know when you neglect your phone for an evening and you
regret it immediately.
like primarily your whole life is run through relationship with people, and so you have to respond to 20 texts and then they start texting back. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. They're all kind of responding. And it's it's good stuff. Like they're all people, and some of it's my family, some of it's my friends.
I would hope that the people you're talking to on your phone would be people.
Well, yeah. I mean, like you can have like really bad conversations over the phone, and I haven't had one of those in a really long time.
What was the last bad conversation? Like, do you want to, without going to specifics? I don't know, because I can't really think of a bad conversation I've had on the phone.
Like through text, probably when I was breaking up with my girlfriend a few years ago.
You broke with her over text?
No, but I mean, like it was during that time period, like as you're talking, before you break up, and like you just have hard conversations, and sometimes that came out in text, and not just over the phone.
Okay. As long as you didn't break up on the phone.
No, we didn't break up on the phone. I'm glad that we didn't do that.
I mean, unless you're long distance, don't break up. Like, don't drive 4 hours to break up with somebody.
We were.
I mean, it's respectful to do that, but don't. Yeah. You don't need to do that.
She was in town for the weekend when we broke up, but we were long distance at the time.
Yeah.
And so anyone that can succeed at long distance relationship, I actually like really applaud them.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Carly and I weren't super long distance, but we were several hours away from each other.
Well, in my head, that's long distance.
Yeah. So I mean,
just not living in the same town makes it hard.
I hope I have enough stamina to climb this. I think I will.
Me too. You're going real slow, boyo.
Well, I'm not jumping because jumping uses more stamina, but doesn't get you as far.
Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe you won't make it now. Oh, you're not gonna make it. Paul, stop doing it. Don't do it, Paul. Don't do it.
Greedy.
Don't get greedy.
I can make it. I still have a wheel and a half.
Don't jump again.
A wheel and a third.
Don't do it. Don't jump. Paul, stop it. What are you doing? Don't jump again.
I'm almost there. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it. Don't jump off. No, Paul, stop it. You're gonna fall.
I made it. This tower is gonna be a nightmare, though. Oh, these are all magnetic things. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
You'd say it was really. Was it super difficult for you then? Like long distance, or what was?
Long distance is really difficult, and I don't think
What?
Like I don't think either. Like it was in the middle of like the beginning of like the pandemic as well too, and so it was just a hard time emotionally overall.
Oh yeah. I also got broken up with in the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, that's rough. It's rough. I don't know how much I've shared with you before, Paul, but and this is welcome to the heavy episode, everybody.
Yeah.
Where we really dive into how we deal with our trauma in our past. And and so to pivot back to what we're talking about, I really believe that spring I lost almost everything that connected me to before in my life.
Yeah.
I was no longer a college student. A lot of my friends moved out of town. I was starting a new thing in ministry. My girlfriend at the time broke up with me. And I was graduating college, so I was also reevaluating my relationship with my family. I was choosing to live 4 hours away from them as opposed to just, I'm going to school for now and I'll figure that out later. It's like, this is my new relationship with them, And so like I had and on top of that too, my sister was diagnosed with chronic illness, and all the joy I had from working at Quick Trip was slowly being robbed from me and stealing me of all my life. Are you saying
joy is and it wasn't joyful?
It wasn't joy. Like I used to have I was having a really good time working there. And then all of a sudden, that was kind of all I had, except for
okay, yeah.
And they were burning me out doing the same thing over and over again every day, and so like, even that was taken from me, and
I understand now.
So like, I hit a point where basically every day all I had was God as my like anchor point,
Yeah.
And have kind of come from that space. I realized probably just over a year ago that was probably one of the more traumatic moments in my life. That like 3 to 6 month period.
Yeah.
And also a pandemic started on top of all of that, and it was just hard.
Yeah. I get it.
And so I've thought quite a bit about it. I've forgiven a lot of people. I've realized what things mean to me.
Yeah.
And I try to go after those things. So I don't know.
It's funny to realize that this conversation started with, what was the last hard conversation you had on the phone?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I didn't expect to go into this right now.
Oh no. Well, and now we're
I just
here.
thought your mom was going to say like your dog died or something. Or
no, I think that was the last hard conversation I had on the phone. I mean, except for like trying to support Rays and being told no. But like
that's hard.
That's also, I've grown decently used. Like it's my job to take no.
Yeah.
And take it gracefully, you know. So I've learned a lot from that.
It's really
too.
hard to ask people for money so you can live.
I know.
Especially if it's like, this is my job. It's like, well, then why don't you get paid? It's like, that's not how it works.
Well, I only get paid by the people who, really care about what I do.
Yeah.
And they want to partner with, me and what God is doing, right?
Yeah. One more tower to go.
One more tower to go, baby.
Babus.
We're in the middle of almost the last Legend of Zelda tower. I don't know what you get after this.
Just the map.
You get a map?
Well, I just fill the map. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, is it like Super Assassin's Creed-y?
Yeah.
Nice.
You have to climb each tower, and then each tower gives you a region, like this.
Nice. That was one of my favorite parts of the original Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Was you always get to the new area, and you climb all the eagle
and then you
points,
do the jump.
and you do the look-around thing, you discover all the quests.
So this is the last one I have to do.
Okay.
Right here.
So are all those quests then, or locations that you can go to?
All those blue things are things I can teleport to.
Okay.
Most of them, these ones are towers. These symbols. These ones are shrines, and there's a few shrines per region where there's towers. So I haven't done all of them, and I also don't have to do all the shrines because I cheated. But all the ones that are pure blue are ones that I've completed.
So, but usually the shrines give you what you need, like your health and your stamina and stuff?
It's a puzzle that gives you a spirit orb. Trade in 4 spirit orbs to get 1 heart or 1 piece of stamina.
Okay. So it's like a slow... Can you actually max everything out in the regular game?
You can get all but 2.
So interesting.
So you can either have 30 hearts and then missing 2 pieces of stamina, or you can have all full stamina and 28 hearts.
Or can you miss one of each?
Or you can miss one of each.
Okay.
Yeah. Which no one wants to do because it's like, I want the full stamina wheel and full hearts, and there's just no way to get 30 and 30.
Well, they need to
Not
patch
30,
the
30.
game.
It's 15 because each one is each stamina wheel is 5.
Mm-hmm.
But you start off with 1 full stamina wheel and 3 hearts. You get a heart. You get a heart container for every beast you destroy. So if you didn't do any of the shrines except for the first, because you're required to do the first 4. And you're required to talk to the whatever to get the a new heart container or whatever. Or you may not even be required to do that, but you still have to do the first shrines. So if you do that, then by the end of the game, because you don't have to beat the beasts, you can choose to beat them or not. Like I can go fight Ganon right now and die.
Yeah.
But the beasts will take away like a third of his health, maybe, which is helpful, like super helpful. Because then you just start fighting him with like he's already damaged. He's like already in second phase.
Okay.
And then then you don't have to worry about first phase, which is annoying. But you can just go in and fight him at any time. Like you could finish the tutorial and go fight Ganon with a stick. And there's people that do that.
That's funny.
They're just that good at dodging that they can beat him with a stick and win. And a stick does 2 damage.
But otherwise, you want to go find the Master Sword and then kill Ganon?
The Master Sword requires 13 hearts to get.
Yeah.
So you have to have at least 13 hearts to get it. It's actually right here. This is right. I'll show you.
Oh, sure. Show me.
Teleport. Anyway.
Wimp, wimp.
I don't know. This game's cool. I like it. I might make a video on this at some point, too.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is the Zelda game that I could... Like, I grew up watching people play Zelda on their DSs, you know? I never had a DS growing up.
I don't know. Zelda's never been, like, a super big thing. And, like, I only beat this game because I didn't even buy this game. This game came with my Switch when I bought it from a friend because he wanted to buy a wedding ring. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'll buy your, I'll
buy your Switch.
He's like, I told him, I can just, like, lend you money. And he was like, no, I'd rather just sell you something and not have to worry about it. I was like, okay, that's fair. He's like, do you want to buy my Switch? I was like, yeah. So this is where I pulled the sword from. And now there's a DLC thing where I can put the sword back and upgrade it to do more damage.
Oh, really?
And then if I complete all 3 trials, it will never break anymore.
Oh, so it won't like stop being able to be worked?
Yeah, but each trial is a boss rush that you start with no inventory with.
Oh, interesting.
Like, yeah.
So it's like really hard?
It's annoying.
Okay. The Great Deku Tree.
But you just have to not die.
The trial shall test your courage and ensure you are worthy of this splendor.
I've only ever done the first trial.
Okay. So you do just a tiny bit more damage.
Well, it upgrades from 30 to 40.
Oh, I see.
And that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But then when it's fully upgraded, it's 60 and it will never break.
That's pretty good.
Because the Master Sword does 30, but then when you're in the forces of Ganon, or you're fighting things that have Ganon in them.
Yeah.
So then it starts glowing, and then it goes to 60, and then it won't break as long as you're fighting those things.
Yep.
But if you fight regular enemies, it will break, because that's not what the Master Sword is meant for.
So
Master Sword is meant for sealing the darkness.
Yeah. So if you upgrade it fully, it
just
will
won't
just
break.
do 60 and will never break.
And never break.
Nice.
It doesn't break, though. It's just like it loses its energy.
Yeah.
And you have to store it for like 10 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
But this is where I got the sword from. That's the Great Deku Tree. He's kind of cool. Ugh.
Gosh. This burger's hitting me really hard.
Yeah, I told you. It was settling.
I know. You're just making me real tired, boy.
I hope I hit save.
Me too.
It auto saves when you teleport, but...
That's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here I appear. I'll have nothing.
Wamp, wamp, wamp. Oh, the beginning trials. The Sword Monk's Shrine.
But
Monk,
you need to
monk.
collect all the resources you can. There is a way.
Okay, you got a tree branch?
There is a way to do this and, like, glitch out of the walls and then just go to the last one and then beat the last guy because it's just a Hinox.
Yeah.
Which you can beat with a, like, whatever.
Interesting.
I don't have full hearts yet. So you start with whatever hearts you have.
Yeah.
And since I didn't have full hearts, guess what?
I mean, you still have, like, basically way too many hearts anyways. Oh, they got scared.
They saw me. So you can sneak up, grab that axe.
Up. They're going to bonk you, I think.
Oh,
yeah, climb arena that cheese.
Well,
that tree. Wow.
Hey, I can get some eggs and cook stuff. Ready?
There you
Watch
go.
this.
Time to cook. Time to cook.
What are you, Walter White?
Probably.
Okay, that one's dead.
Nice.
Can I get his weapon, please?
Did they have a good weapon?
Those two are dead.
Okay, you can get the axe, though. Axes are good.
Yep, axe and shield. All right, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know why I decided to do this.
I also don't know, where are we going after that?
Excuse me.
What's next?
I'm going to look through all these things. There's also, like, chests and stuff hidden. And so you can use...
So your weird magnet thing can pick up the chests?
If I can see them, yeah.
Very nice.
There's always stuff.
Your tree branch broke. Toss this barrel. Nice. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm in the market for a new car. And
yeah,
so,
if any of our listeners want to sell him a car.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I want something preferably with less than around 50,000 miles.
That'd be nice.
That is my hope.
Find something that lasts a while.
Find something that lasts a while. I mean, I don't think I'll buy anything that won't last a long time unless I'm actually buying a mega beater, you know.
Which I've done.
So, I don't know.
I sold my beater for more than what I bought it for. But that's just because the economy's wild.
Yeah, that's true. The economy is very ridiculous right now. And there are not a lot of cars out there. But it is really nice. I've noted I like to go to the new car websites and like drool over how nice they are and imagine getting one. And then when you look at any dealership in the state of Minnesota,
they have no cars.
They have no new cars or new-ish cars.
And they also don't have prices on their cars.
Yep, it's true. So, yeah, it just sucks. It's not a good market. But God will provide, you know?
Oh, yeah. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
All right, there's a flaming fricker and a stick.
All right, well, you got to stick arena that guy.
I know. Let's see those guys.
Can you throw? You just have this remote bomb ability.
Yeah, you just kind of have that.
That's a good miss.
Oh, shoot.
Bonk. All right.
Those things explode when you touch them. So I'm not going to...
Nice.
See? Look at that.
Nice. That's a lot of fire, baby.
Yeah, they also drop stuff that if you hit them with a stick, they... Oh, that guy's going to try to shoot me. I just want to get out of here. I don't want to deal with this.
Oh, that was a big miss. That was a huge miss.
Shut up. Technically, I didn't miss him. See how he was already damaged?
I mean, that's true. And he's still not dead.
I'm going to take his bow, though.
Your tree branch broke, and you can Boko bow this guy?
I'm going to hit him with a spear.
Nice. Nice. That killed him.
Oh, he doesn't drop any monster parts. I can't use him to make potions. Potions master.
Potion master. Potion seller.
I need your strongest potions. I am going into battle.
I've been playing...
You can't handle my strongest potions.
Paul.
My strongest potions will kill you.
In my matte painting game, Crusader Kings 3, I defeated the Pope.
You defeated the Pope.
I think I remember telling you or leaving one day and saying I didn't... I was going to be really sad the next Holy War that got declared on me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely wasted the Pope.
I'm so proud of you.
And then after that, I began taking all of his land. So he basically only has, Rome left.
Nice.
Which is dope. For all of you that don't know, Crusader Kings 3 is a role-playing map painting war game. And I've been playing what started as a small count in Germany that is now the emperor of basically...
the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah. Germany, France... the Netherlands, most of northern Italy, and Hungary is all my territory right now. And it's great.
Nice.
And honestly, I can never lose now. It would take a miracle for me to lose, and that is what's great.
I hope you do, just suddenly.
I know. Like, everybody...
Just after you said this?
I just make the worst character possible, and then everybody hates him and then takes his land away from him.
What was that you were saying? Like, you have to deal with stress in certain ways? So, like,
yeah.
flogging yourself?
Yep. Every one of my characters so far, except my current one, has flogged themselves to deal with the harsh realities of ruling and governing. But my current character likes to run, which is great. And hunt. Running and hunting are the two things that she does, which is fantastic. But her mother, I purposefully made her mentally break, and so she decided to depose herself and abdicated to her 11-year-old daughter, which was great because I wanted to play as her as opposed to the mom.
I do that sometimes with the games.
Because it's like
you set everything up, but then it's like, well, this person's gonna die, so I might as well just give it to the younger person and then let them deal with it.
Well, it's like this person's
gonna all the resources.
Do I want to play for 40 more years as this character? No.
No. No, I do not. Kill themselves. I normally just make them kill themselves, and then you have to give the child trauma.
I can't quite make them kill themselves because I'm playing an Iron Man save. So the game automatically saves, and I can't cheat or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
But there are different things you can do, like choose to not manage your stress, and then they get so stressed that they abdicate the throne or actually die, So.
Oh, my bomb flew away.
It's pretty enjoyable. The last update added equipment, and so it's fun to kind of play a real RPG,
Yeah.
Because you have your big axe, and your really cool throne.
Yeah. I think I did it. I beat this one. Anyway.
Nice. Get that extra damage.
Yeah. Do you know when we started recording?
No, it was probably just before 1, so we're maybe almost half hour in.
Okay.
Welcome to the mid-roll ad. We're not sponsored by
anyone at all, actually.
East End Auto Repair, although they are a great place to be. Mm-hmm. And Paul's former coworker Nate,
Don't tell him that. They'll learn so much more about me. Don't tell him this.
Okay, all right. No more is to be said. He's a great guy.
Yeah, Nate's super helpful.
And that's all you need to know.
There's a chest. See that? See it right there?
I see the chest.
See the chest?
Climb, Paul.
I'm gonna go get it.
Climb, Paul.
Oh
what
no,
else?
I can't. Do you know why I can't get it?
What else is our fake mid-roll ad?
I can't get it. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're supposed to make them blow themselves up, and then
Okay.
they make a gust of wind, and you're supposed to ride the gust of wind.
Oh.
So now I won't get that chest.
Dang it, dude.
Dang it. Anyway.
We're also sponsored by The Bad Times, and
what's the bad time?
you can get through the bad times.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I have.
We're sponsored by my sister's a teenage werewolf, I guess. I don't
know. We're sponsored by oh gosh, I'm forgetting her name. She made our intro music.
Mia.
We're sponsored by Mia. That's actually probably our only sponsor, if anything. Bonk. Well, and as Paul, this isn't quite a boss rush. This is more like...
It's not a boss rush. It's a bunch of mini
combats or whatever. Like, this seems kind of fun, actually. Like, boss rushes in my head are kind of ridiculous.
Boss rushes suck.
Hollow
Knight boss rush.
Hollow Knight boss rush. That's terrible. Have you played? You haven't played The Binding of Isaac.
No, that's all you, man.
There's if you play the first few floors fast enough, they'll give you an opportunity to do a boss rush for 2 items, and basically are they
the good items though?
I mean, it's all random. So you'll either have like the best or worst run of all time, or you'll have like a very middling run because it's random, you know. And usually you only do it if you need the achievement or if you have the most absurd run of all time and you melt enemies.
But that's the only reason why you would ever do it.
Yeah, that's the only reason you'd ever do it. Like if you have like the most like coked up run you could possibly imagine, like you just do mega damage.
Oh, I need this thing. Hold on. Spiked Boko Bat does 18
which
damage.
happens. It happens once in a blue moon. But I've put way too many hours into that game too.
Yeah. Well, you're also a gamist.
Yeah, I've been playing games for a long time.
Arrows. I hope I can pick them up.
Arrows.
Yeah, you're a gamist. I'm not as much of a gamist as you.
Yeah, I've spent at least I've spent over a year of my life playing video games. Probably 2. Probably just maybe a year and a half.
Still.
I've done the math, and on Steam, my recorded hours are like just over a year.
Nice. Just on Steam, everybody.
And that doesn't include all the hours I've put onto like PS2 or PS3 or PS4 or my phone, honestly.
There is a fat PS2 for sale at the game store that I was talking about earlier today.
Oh.
If you want to go buy the fatty one, because that's the one that's backwards compatible.
Oh. How much is it?
I think like 50, 60, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
It comes with the cables and I think 1 controller.
I mean, that's worth it.
Yeah, and he has all PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games for sale.
Yeah.
Which I was trying to find Ace Combat 2, which he didn't have, unfortunately. I was kind of sad.
That's sad.
I think the next area is a break area. I don't know, though.
If I could get my hands on a nice PS3 and grab like some of the, best games from that console that I could, like the first Ratchet and Clank, Lego Indiana Jones. What do I want to hear?
So you can cook trees in this game.
Are you serious?
And it turns it into rock hard food. But
can you eat the food?
Yes, you can eat it, and it will restore your health.
That's
so
ridiculous.
If I chop down these trees,
that's so dumb.
I can collect the wood, and I can cook the wood in the next. I think the next area is a rest area.
That's so dumb, Paul.
And restore my health.
Why?
This game is great. I don't know if it is or not, but I still have plenty of hearts. I just don't have max hearts.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, if you can actually cook this for food, that's ridiculous.
All right, let's see what this area is.
Like, imagine you.
Oh no, this is not the rest area, but I will still be collecting trees so I can cook them.
The underground floor 5, beginning trials.
Oh, I'm still a ways away. So see those 2 things?
Yeah.
They suck.
Okay.
They're moblins.
Well, I mean, you're in a tree, so nothing bad can happen, right?
Yeah, they just threw a rock at me.
Piss. That's not good. What if you bomb them?
That's what I'm doing right now. It takes away like almost half hit points. See, they're hitting me with rocks.
Oh, I mean, we could also talk about. I mean, this will come a week after, so it's not quite current issues. Although it'll probably still be going on. We could talk about Ukraine
the war,
too.
yeah.
We could talk about the war.
Oh.
My gosh.
Are we ready to go to war? I can't wait to die in a war. Honest, I don't want to.
As you pointed out, I probably won't die in the war.
Stupid pastor. Because even if you go to war, you could go to officer training school because you can.
Because I have a college degree.
Yep.
Or they'd make me an engineer. One of those two.
Yeah, most likely they make you an engineer and send you to officer training school.
Which, I mean, would help my resume, so I guess that's okay.
That would help your resume. Aren't you going to be a pastor? Okay, all these things are dead. I got to collect their weapons before they light on fire and burn away.
No, don't burn away. I hadn't like followed too much of it until like everybody started talking about it on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
And I went and looked up at least some stuff this yesterday. I was reading some stuff yesterday and today.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It to me it seems a lot like how Hitler postured himself at the towards the beginning of World War II, or before it started. You know.
Yeah. It's kind of not cool.
Like Putin with Crimea is like the Sudetenland, and now this is just straight up taking Bohemia, you know?
Yep.
I
don't know. It's I joke about getting drafted, and so my wife is upset. So she's not a fan. Also, you want to readjust that?
Yeah, I just bonked it.
You just tugged on it a little bit.
How's that sound?
There we're better.
There we go.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
I mean, not that we went over to your ears, but
we went to ours.
To us.
We went away from ours.
A Moblin Club. I don't have enough space for a Moblin Club.
Dang.
But I think it's better than
because she just doesn't want you to go fight.
She doesn't want me to die.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough.
It's fair. Yeah.
To be honest, I also don't want to die in a war. I prefer to not do that, you know?
Mm-hmm. But
oh well.
Also tomorrow's never promised, too.
Nope.
You know, all we have is today. And it doesn't do a lot of good worrying about dying in a war either.
No. No, but I saw some really wild videos. That's a talus. It's a rock monster, but I just have to stand on its head and hit that stone that's really shiny right there.
Very nice. We cut back to video game there, if that wasn't obvious. Now I think we're cutting back to current politics. Or at least current geopolitical conflict.
I wish I had a hammer.
That'd be nice.
Well, a hammer does more damage to stone.
I mean, this reminds me too of did you ever play what is it called? It's a PS2 game about fighting big giants.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. This reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus too.
It's not the same, but okay.
I know that. There's a lot of in video games there tends to be a lot of motifs that pay homage to other games. And so this is one of those motifs. It's not the same cuz it's not actually huge.
It's just annoyingly big.
But the climbing of the bad guy to get to the part where you can hit it is very Shadow of the
Also,
Colossus.
that game is it's not good that you're killing the Colossuses.
Oh no, it's not. You're absorbing dark energy to bring someone you love, like your sister or something, back from the dead. I don't think you were married to them.
No.
I don't think it's romantic.
See how they're doing that little thing right there?
It's like family.
They're pulling rocks out so they can get their arms back.
Nice.
I'm climbing on his tushy. So yeah, I saw some videos of soldiers get bombing apartment buildings.
Yeah, it's very Total War-esque, you know.
Well, it is a declared war by Russia, and no one does a war like Russia.
No one does a war like Russia in the winter.
It's technically winter, yeah.
And no one fabricates genocide like the Russian government either. Because I think that's one of their main claims is that Ukraine's been killing Russians for a long time. And this is why they're declaring war. That's what they tell their citizens, you know?
Yeah. Which is very much not
Not true.
I mean, maybe a few, but like not systematically.
Well, I don't think they'd... No. I don't think they've killed any at all.
I need a bigger stick. And he ganked me.
Dang it!
He dodged. Oh, it's got just a little bit of health left. There we go. Got him. He dead. Okay. All right.
And Dan yesterday in his sermon, he mentioned that it seems to kind of be like because he's a history buff.
Yeah.
That it seems kind of like the breaking down of post World War II, like basically world order. You know, like politics and.
Well, it says a really nice show of how the UN did nothing and couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because Russia's in the UN. Here's the rest area. So there's
very nice. So and they're one of the core members of the UN too.
Yep.
Because it's the victors from World War II that.
No, did I just? Okay. For a second, I thought I just got like sent to the next area.
Cook some wood. Cook some wood. Cook some wood.
I would love to cook some wood. I do, however, need this little bug right here, though. That'll revive me if I die.
Nice.
So guess what? There's a bunch of fish in here too. There's some treasure chests and
you can munch all this stuff.
Yep.
An armored carp. Oh, sorry. That was the lemon head in my mouth.
Oh, you're eating lemon heads?
Yeah, I put one in my mouth.
That's fine.
Do you want one?
No, I'll get one later. So
okay.
Yeah, so there's all this stuff. You get some shields because you'll need them. See, I almost died in that Talos fight. That sucked. An 8 full blade.
It's pretty rough.
Nice.
You're doing great, though. Have you finished this before? Or this is your first?
The first one. Yeah, this is the first one.
Okay. Sure.
But I did it on a different save file, so you know.
Oh, so you're like doing it for this one then? Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
That's why I know the tricks. I tried to do the second one, and I died so fast.
Yeah.
But so anyway, Dan was saying during his sermon that it's like.
Yeah, it's the breakdown of
the decline of civilization.
He's mentioned that it's possibly the decline of democracy in the West, or it shows it anyways. You know,
well, it just shows that it's not working.
Yeah,
because like all the systems that are set in place to like have channels of communication to avoid war didn't work.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Like, it doesn't do. It's just strange that we've been. And this is like me processing right now or continuing to process. Like we've been in a history book for probably the last 4 years, you know, like the making of history. Like living in Minnesota, there's literally a Wikipedia page called like the Minneapolis race something, right? That's centered all around like all the racial unrest has happened in the Twin Cities.
Oh, yeah.
Starting with the death of George Floyd. So there's that's gone on. There's the pandemic. And now there's, like, massive geopolitical conflict escalated to war, right?
Yeah.
And all of it's like, oh, yeah. This is a history book. I'm living a history book right now. Like...
Yeah.
My kids will ask me questions about this stuff.
What was it like when Russia invaded Ukraine? It was like, I made a bunch of jokes about it. Just thought I was going to die. That's all.
That's all. It is rock hard food. The garnish is really nice, though.
For the rock hard food?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is.
Like, that looks pretty edible, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. I would eat that.
It's just a single leaf on top of a pile of stones.
Yeah, or charcoal, I suppose.
But it does produce 1/4 of a heart. So if I go to, we'll also watch the animation. So here's the animation when Link eats regular food.
Oh yeah, he just munches it, throws it straight into his mouth.
That's rock hard food.
Oh.
You should see when he eats dubious food because he doesn't feel good.
It looks like he's two fisting apples and he's just munching. That's what it looks like with rock hard food.
Uh-huh.
You know, basically just cooked wood over a fire or charcoal. I cannot imagine that's pleasant at all.
Cook.
Oh, a simmered fruit, baby. Hello. Where did you learn to cook like this, Paul?
I don't know. I just start throwing stuff in a container and just make some food.
Nice.
Mighty simmered fruit.
Nice.
It gives you a strength bonus.
That's dope. You throw some like fish and mushrooms, and you make like a nice sautéed, a nice mushroom, an oeuf de gru.
An oeuf de
It does a certain je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. It has a certain je ne sais quoi. This is gonna be an omelet.
No, that's a tough fish skewer, boyo. That's tough. So wait, could you eat the fairy too?
I could, but if I don't, then if I ever drop to 0 hearts, it'll just give me 5 hearts.
Yeah, but like, what if you ate it?
I've done that once and we got really sad.
Eaten it and then died right away? Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. A meat skewer. Nice. Very nice.
Rock hard food.
I don't think that's gonna be. That's another mushroom skewer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Throw it in there.
5 chunks of wood.
Papa. That's a lot of.
By the way, I just wasted 4 pieces of wood to show you that.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I know.
That's dumb.
I know, but I got to eat all this stuff anyway.
I mean, I suppose.
I got to get back up to full health.
You're on the grind. You're just shoving. You're Michael Phelpsing all of this food. Does he still do professional swimming, or is he retired yet?
Oh, he's done, I think.
Because you only have like maybe 10 years or like 3 Olympics that you can kind of be a part of, right? Like it's just so demanding of your body.
It's like 12
and
years.
You need to be in the prime of your life.
Yeah, you got 12 years.
It's like from the age of 18 to 30, and then you're just kind of, or 18 to 30, around there, and then you're just kind of outy McScouty.
Outy McScouty. All right, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's eating those skewers. He's munching those delicious.
So all these ones that have like the sword up thing.
Yep.
Those all give me
a nice bonus.
And that's good enough.
Yeah, you're at max.
Guess what? Can't save.
Oh.
Yep, it is a rush. You have to do it all.
Very nice.
But there's one break area the next time, and they each get longer. Each sets of these gets longer. Now, there's a bunch of stuff. There's lizards here, and they swim, and that thing will shock you. So what you have to do...
And we don't like getting shocked?
Not in the water.
Okay. So what you do is you run up this rock, and then you just do a little ganky McGanky. Yeah, you throw the big grenade down there. Paul, imagine being in the trenches of Ukraine throwing those grenades down. That's your future right there.
It's gonna be World War. Oh man, he hit me with a spittle.
He hit you again.
He hit me with a spittle.
Dude, those Russians are so bad.
I'm gonna lose.
You're not gonna lose it. Kill the Russians. That's what video games teach us, right? Is how to fight Russians.
That's why I play video games.
That's this episode. The episode title is
Video
Games
Russians.
Teach Us How to Fight. Yeah, how to fight
Breath
Russians.
of the Wild teaches me how to fight Russians.
What you got to do is just get rid of all their like vodka supply, and then I don't think they can do anything. It dropped an 8-fold blade?
I dropped an 8-fold blade.
Oh, piss. That's not good.
Okay. I don't want the spear. Where's my 8-fold blade? Where'd it go?
I have no idea.
There it is. It's right there. See it on the ground?
You got straight up smacked on the back. And you have a roasted bass.
I can't carry any more melee weapons. I gotta throw this spear.
Throw it. Gank. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, but it's still alive.
Yeah, I know. But you're still doing it pretty good.
There you go. Got it.
Nice. That was a good gank. And now you're just chilling?
It's not done yet. There's still people here. See how?
No, there isn't. There isn't.
No, there is.
Don't lie to me.
See how the portal didn't open?
Don't lie to me, Paul.
There's people. There's lizards over there. See, there's one right there.
No, it's not there.
There's also a treasure chest
Don't lie
down
to
here.
me, Paul. I don't believe in you.
What?
I mean, I actually.
I mean, you don't believe me that it's not over?
No, I actually just don't think you're not. I don't think you're real. I think I've been hallucinating the whole time we've been doing this podcast.
Though for the past 5 years of friendship.
Yeah, all of it's just a raging fever dream.
I've been told that about me as being a friend.
That you're just a raging
that I'm like
fever dream.
Paul, how did you do that? There's another one over there too. See it? There's one to the right.
How did you do what?
Just, like, why did you do that? What are you doing? Why are you like this? Why have your parents not just put you down yet?
Oh gosh. The worst parenting tool you can imagine, putting your child down. It's actually not a parenting tool. That's just horrible.
And it's dead.
Well, good job. This hallucination is actually really, really vivid. I like it a lot.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got to eat some food. I got ganked so hard at this.
Dude, imagine...
There's no penis?
Sometimes... No, I was remembering some dreams that I have every once in a while where...
Imagine there's no penis.
Where I think, like, my mom or, like, one of my, like, old high school friends, they're like, Levi, you gotta wake up. You've been in a coma for, like, 4 years. And I'm like, nah.
I have those dreams sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just really strange, because they seem so real.
Yeah, sure.
I see myself in the hospital bed. I see their face.
Yeah.
They're pretty distraught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, whiz robes. I freaking hate whiz robes. And freaking those things.
What the heck is that?
It's an Octorok.
That's like a Piplup.
It's an Octorok.
Bonk. You got him real good there.
I did.
You shot him in the mouth.
I did get him in the head.
You shot him super hard in the mouth.
All right, I have one thing to do with this.
Do you not want to open the chest?
You can't open it while you're swimming.
Piss.
You have to do this. Frick. Why'd I jump? I just wanted to...
I'm really confused. What are you trying to do? Can you... Oh, you freeze it? What?
I also missed a chest in the last one.
So you freeze it, and then you kick your foot and bust up your toe? Dude, this is a fever dream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're right. I'm real.
I hope one of us is. Yeah.
Can you imagine if we were both fake?
We are.
Oh, that's right. What the heck is that guy? He's walking on the air.
He's a whiz robe.
This is a fever dream.
He's a magician.
How many times can I say that joke in one day?
More than once.
You're right.
Oh, he stopped running. He's defending this whole area, and he's going to teleport soon. Watch this. As soon as he sees me.
Gank! Oh, get him. Get him. It's time to get him. He's tired. Get him. He's on fire. Up, he teleported. Up,
yep.
He's... Get him. Bah.
He's going to hit me with an electric ball.
No, he's not. You're going to get him.
Got him. I want that spit. I want your stick.
Lightning rod.
I can't hold the lightning rod.
It's magic. You got to drop a bow, boyo.
Oh, no. It did a cutscene. This was a poor idea, wasn't it?
What was a poor idea?
Playing games.
No, we're good.
Okay.
It gives us some content,
I guess. Oh, well. What more can you do about it? Well, how many more of these do I got to go? As soon as I see the Hinox, then I'll know it's over.
Then you'll know
frick.
it's over?
More lizard fucks? Sorry,
No.
I'm swearing. It's not good. It's not a good day today. I think there's 15.
Dude. Why are you talking to us?
Siri? If
Siri?
you could just shut your... Wah!
Hey Siri, are we in a fever dream?
It threw my bomb!
She said yes. We're in a fever dream right
Shooting
now.
that.
Don't call me. Don't call me on this, Paul. The 8-volt blade is badly damaged.
It just broke on his penis. What?
Paul, you're losing it right now. Are you okay?
I'm not okay, actually.
Is it just too much to do all of this right now?
Oh, that took out a lot of hit points.
Is it just too much to fight all these lizard folk?
It's just annoying.
I feel
because they
it.
swim.
Dude, when the Pope declared war on me for the first time,
yeah,
I was so livid.
Like, what's this dude doing?
I was so livid because it took me like 5 years to win the war, which is about an hour and a half of pausing and unpausing in real life. Which is just way too much mental energy.
That's a lot of time.
It's just too much mental energy. Like, I just want you to not. Don't do it.
Blow up.
That was a good bomb. That was a really good bomb. That and I think the burger. The burger before this, even though it was the best decision of all time,
It was a good decision. I agree. Now that I'm thinking about it,
might also have been the worst decision of all time. It's held in tension. But now that you're thinking about it, you think it's good?
I think it was a good idea, yeah. I'm not regretting it.
I don't regret it either. I just wish we didn't have to focus, you know?
Well, I mean, I'm doing a lot of work here.
You're That's true. I mean, you're doing more stuff than I am. I'm just talking.
Yeah, but I'm not really... I'm not being productive. You're doing your job.
I mean, job is debatable. Hobby is probably a better way of describing it more than anything else.
I killed him.
Your Lizelle boomerang broke. Your Lizelle boomerang.
Let's see what the next one is. Is there 15 or 12 of these? I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no idea either. I'm not a Zeldanese player.
Yeah, a Zeldanese. I'm not a Zeldanesist.
Oh, sweet. My sister's going to learn parallel parking, I guess. Or my grandpa's setting up something so they can do parallel parking.
She hasn't learned it yet?
I mean, you just need more and more practice, you know. Like, if you want to pass your driver's test, you should
Oh, your little sister. I thought you meant, like, your older one.
No, I'm talking about my
No, stop shooting me with fire arrows!
I'm talking about my 16-year-old sister. Who has the driving hours she needs. So I think in most places you need to have logged driving hours. But when I did my driver's test stuff, they never checked or asked for it. However, all my siblings after me needed to have like a well-documented sheet.
That's kind of annoying, you know.
I know. So it's just super different. And also on the thought of like learning how to drive, I should have failed my test.
Yeah?
I did 2 roll stops leaving the driver's place. Like, the first interaction this guy had with me was, you know, you'd, like, do all this stuff, like, where's your turn lights? Where's your hazard? Like, you do all that stuff. Then you get in the car, and then you ask the guy to buckle if they want to try to trick you, you know.
Oh, shoot.
But
I just blew myself up. I got to eat some food.
First real interaction was the guy asking, or, like, telling me, like, you know you're supposed to come to a full stop, right? Like, after I did this the second time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I was from Iowa. And
I thought I was from Iowa. Well, which, like, shows just, like, what my dad does. Because that's what he does.
Yeah, because your dad taught you how to drive.
Because my dad taught me how to drive. And I should have failed. But it was, like, the middle of winter. So there was, like, a big storm, I think, had just gone through.
Oh, yeah. So you can get away with slipping.
And I did my back 90 and my parallel park perfect. So I don't think, if I had not gotten, like, if I didn't have that combo of things and the guy wasn't kind,
yeah,
I should have failed. Like, straight up, I should have failed.
Yeah.
And I think all of my siblings have failed at least one test.
I failed my first one because I got cut off by a semi while I was taking my test.
Really?
Yes. I got cut off by a semi while I was driving down the road. And when the instructor tells you to stop, it's an automatic failure. If the instructor ever tells you stop, you fail. And
even though they had to tell you to stop?
Even though they had to tell me to stop. Even though I was already on the brakes.
Yeah.
I was already standing on my brakes. It was like not even a question of, hey, is this going to stop? It's like I had already stopped.
Yeah. That sucks. That sucks a lot.
So that was my first driving test was that. And so I was like, you know, upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah. That's really rough.
It was okay. I got over it. I took my test in Eau Claire and passed.
There you go.
I actually scored worse the second time around than I did the first time.
But they didn't tell you to stop, so you...
Yeah, but they didn't tell me to stop. So I'm like one of a few people who scored worse on my second test and still passed.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I also took the test in like my mom's minivan.
Okay,
So,
that
like,
gives you some points.
Parallel parking wasn't great.
Yeah. As long as you don't hit the cones. I think at least in Minnesota that's an auto fail.
Cones? What are you talking about, cones?
If you hit any of the markers that show the edges of the space, they count that as hitting a car.
Wait, you didn't have to parallel park behind a real car?
No, we didn't do it in real cars.
Well, real cars, like strangers' cars.
Yeah, we didn't do that. They always had something set up with flags.
Nope.
And so if you hit the flag, you'd fail.
The driver's test was supposed to be an example of how you drive in the real world, so there was no, oh, you're not driving in real world. It was always
like we drove through town and stuff, but
yeah, no, like we had to parallel park behind real people's cars, like strangers' cars.
That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm. One of my friends got pulled over during his driver's test.
Are you serious?
And passed.
Wow.
His dad was a cop.
Okay.
And being a jerk.
Oh no.
And the instructor was like, I mean, you got pulled over, but you weren't doing anything. Your dad's just dumb. Like,
okay,
I grew up in
funny.
a really small town.
Yeah.
So like all the DMV people know the cops.
Yeah.
And so like they're like, oh, your last name is this, because he's like looking down at a sheet and he sees officer whatever. This is, and it's just like, hey, dad. So like he passed. I had another friend who so like CDL is different. It's just a written test. This is the last fight, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm. You can also like cheese this fight because there is a box over here.
Oh, that's a big giant boy.
It's a Hinox. Just hope he doesn't wake up yet.
Hello, buddy.
But so you take this box.
Yeah.
And then you can punch him in the face with it. A lot.
Nice.
I didn't punch him.
Dang it.
I don't know where the box went.
Dang it. Oh, you hit him, though. Look at that.
I know, but where'd the box go?
You did some of the damage, baby. I have no idea. Oh, there it is.
It's heavy.
Is that... So this is an... Oh, bonk, bonk. But they designed the level like this.
Yeah, they designed the level so you can kind of choose. This is all DLC stuff, so this is all way after.
Your box broke.
I know.
Shoot him in the eye. Do it.
That is his weak spot, yes. Oh, shoot.
Oh, piss. That was
booty
good.
bump me.
Yeah, that was like half of your HP. That should have actually killed you. If you weren't,
If I hadn't been able to heal.
If you didn't have 30 HP, that would have killed you. Oh, yeah. Bop him. Bop him in the eyeball. Do that damage. Don't get sit on. Oh, that was a big miss. That's okay. That is okay. Trial of the Hinox. I don't have anything else to say about driving. Although
Sorry, I'm just like losing my brain right now.
I will re-mention it. Back from our episode where I talked about the car accident that I got in with my brother. I rode immediately afterwards with my sister who's learning how to drive, Alyssa. And
he's covering his eye now. He's learning.
She drove great.
Really?
It was a great drive. Oh yeah. And I think my mom didn't want to go out because she just got off of work or whatever, and I was like, yeah, it'd be fun to just go out. 30 minutes after getting home, after spending an hour and a half having him put a new tire on my brother's car and spending the rest of the drive in the back seat.
He's learning. Shoot.
He is learning.
Shoot.
He's like, Bo, don't hit my eye. So, to my mom's credit, she knows how to teach people things like driving.
Yeah.
Because I think, although my mom taught all my other siblings, I think. I don't think my dad taught anyone besides me.
Yeah. Both my parents kind of did like an even split. It wasn't like,
sure,
you teach him how to drive. It was like, I know I had more fun driving with my dad.
Yeah.
Only because my mom is like, don't speed. It's like, I'm not speeding.
I'm going 5 over. This is what you do.
Yeah.
Listen,
I hit him in the head. Okay.
I don't know. It was like some like unwritten thing that my dad just wanted to teach
I got him.
me
I got him. I got him. I got him.
how to drive.
Oh.
And so he did. And then when he started trying to teach my sister Cassidy how to drive, they just did not gel well at all. Like my dad, super chill. Like doesn't give a lot of direction. He just kind of is there and like to support you. And that's not what my sister needed. Is she didn't need someone to be chill. She needs someone to like help direct her and teach her, you know, and like be more interactive. And so like that just did not work out for them. And so my sister was like, "Nope, you're not teaching me to drive. It's mom."
That's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. And then I don't know if my mom just decided to do it for the rest of my siblings or if my parents had that conversation, you know.
Oh, yeah. Ready for something really stupid?
Yeah, sure.
So you can fall off of these ledges and just have to start over.
Oh, that's actually dumb. That's so dumb.
Yep. I did that once. That was the second time that I like did the second trial. I got to here and
then
fell
you
off.
fell off?
Yep.
No.
Because I had a quarter of a heart left. So that's the second trial right there, and that's what you get with the third one.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You'll see it at the motorcycle, I think. But now my sword is stronger, does 40. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's enough of this game right now.
The game's good.
The game's good. The game is good. It's just that for the whole podcast I've been doing that.
I think it's about time to wrap. I would
if you want to hit the stop button, I'll just close this out here.
Give us a closer and I'll hit the stop.
Yeah. You'll have to hit the mouse wheel, not any of the buttons, just the mouse. Click in the mouse wheel because the mouse will be asleep. The mouse will be asleep. Just the mouse wheel. Click in the mouse wheel. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning back into Lake City Variety. We actually really miss doing regular stuff. The stop button. Yep. So thanks so much, everybody, for listening. Follow us on Instagram. We've got a Reddit. That's kind of cool. There's not much on the Reddit. There's discount codes for stuff, I guess, if you want to use my discount codes. Support Patreon. There's bonus episodes there. We always do some, not always because scheduling stuff, but we have at least 1 day's worth of recording for anyone who wants to listen to the bonus episode material. Follow me subscribe to me on YouTube if you feel like it. Otherwise, just please watch my stuff and tell me if you like it or dislike it. It's Polyhop Pocket. So go ahead and do that. Thanks everybody. Lake City Variety is a product of us with our intro and outro written by Mia. You can give her a follow on Instagram at Mia_art_1391. Thank you for listening to the show. We'll be back next week.
Just three guys who are sitting on a couch and they're